What happens when life keeps pushing someone beyond their limits until there is nothing left to hold on to? Straw is a psychological crime drama directed by Tyler Perry that explores this question with raw emotion and intense storytelling. Rather than being a typical thriller, the film focuses on the emotional and psychological effects of poverty, stress, loneliness, and impossible choices. Released on Netflix in June 2025, the movie stars Taraji P. Henson in one of the most powerful performances of her career. From the very beginning, the movie creates a heavy emotional atmosphere. Instead of opening with fast-paced action, it introduces viewers to a woman whose life is already falling apart. Every small problem keeps building until it becomes almost impossible to breathe. The audience immediately feels sympathy because the story is grounded in realistic struggles that many people can understand. It is not just about crime or suspense, it is about how constant pressure can slowly break even the strongest person. The biggest reason to watch this film is Taraji P. Henson. She completely carries the movie from beginning to end. Every emotion on her face feels genuine, whether it is fear, sadness, frustration, or hopelessness. She gives a performance that makes viewers forget they are watching an actress. Instead, it feels like watching a real person desperately trying to survive another terrible day. Critics widely praised her performance even when opinions on the film itself were mixed. The supporting cast also performs well. Sherry Shepherd delivers warmth and compassion, while Tiana Taylor adds emotional balance to the story. Their characters help create moments of humanity during an otherwise heartbreaking film. Visually, the movie is simple but effective. Tyler Perry avoids flashy cinematography and instead focuses on realism. Ordinary streets, apartments, workplaces, and public buildings become emotional battlefields. The camera often stays close to the characters, allowing viewers to experience every painful moment with them. This style makes the story feel personal rather than cinematic. One of the film's greatest strengths is its pacing. The tension increases gradually as one unfortunate event follows another. Instead of relying on constant violence or action, the suspense comes from wondering how much more the main character can endure. Every new obstacle feels believable, making the emotional impact even stronger. The screenplay explores important social issues including financial hardship, mental exhaustion, loneliness, and the lack of support available to struggling families. Rather than presenting easy solutions, the film asks viewers to think about how society often ignores people until they reach a breaking point. These themes make the movie more meaningful than a standard thriller. The soundtrack remains subtle throughout most of the film. Instead of overwhelming emotional scenes with loud music, the score quietly supports the mood. Combined with effective sound design, it creates a constant feeling of anxiety and uncertainty. The dialogue feels natural and emotional. Characters speak like ordinary people dealing with extraordinary stress. There are no overly dramatic speeches simply for entertainment. Most conversations reveal the emotional weight carried by each character and help the audience understand their motivations. Another impressive aspect of the movie is its emotional honesty. It refuses to glamorize suffering or present unrealistic heroes. The main character is neither perfect nor fearless. She makes mistakes, struggles with difficult decisions, and reacts like someone pushed beyond normal human limits. This realism makes the story much more powerful. However, the movie is not without flaws. Some plot developments feel overly dramatic, and a few twists may divide audiences. Certain critics felt that the screenplay relied too heavily on melodrama even though they praised the lead performance. The ending leaves a lasting emotional impact and encourages discussion rather than providing simple answers. Different viewers may interpret some events differently, which makes the film memorable long after it ends. Many online discussions have focused on the emotional meaning of the conclusion instead of only its plot. Technically, the film is solid. The editing keeps the story moving smoothly, while the production design successfully creates believable environments. Nothing feels artificial or exaggerated. Every location contributes to the realism of the story. Tyler Perry deserves credit for attempting a more emotionally grounded thriller that focuses on human suffering rather than spectacle. Whether every creative decision works or not, the movie clearly aims to start conversations about empathy, poverty, mental health, and how easily people can be overlooked until it is too late. Overall, Straw is an emotional psychological drama that depends more on powerful acting than explosive action. Taraji P. Henson delivers an unforgettable performance that makes the film worth watching on its own. The movie combines suspense with meaningful social themes, creating a story that is both heartbreaking and thought-provoking. If you enjoy emotional dramas with psychological tension instead of traditional action thrillers, Straw offers a memorable experience. While it may not satisfy everyone because of its dramatic storytelling style, its emotional depth, strong performances, and important themes make it one of Tyler Perry's most discussed films in recent years. It is a movie that reminds us how quickly hope can disappear when life keeps adding one burden after another, and how a single day can change everything forever.